Hi, my name is TJ, and thanks again for watching this channel, My First Year on T. So as some of y'all may know, this past Sunday, March 31st, was Trans Day of Visibility. So we are going to talk about visibility in general this week, which I think is a really important topic, especially because of the role that visibility played for me in my coming out process. Because at first, I really wasn't sure how to exist as a trans person in a society where I didn't know any other trans people. In my direct circles of friends and family and people that I interact with regularly, I don't know any other trans people. So, because of that, most of the people that I know have never met another trans person, and so I'm the first one that they meet. And so I never was really sure how to go about handling that situation. But the only thing that really was helpful to me during that time was by seeing other people on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, just on social media in general, who were sharing their experiences and who were visible in that way, who, were not hiding the fact that they were trans. They were talking about their experiences with coming out and with their family and with transition. And that was a very empowering thing for me to see. Just because I felt at first a little bit embarrassed about the fact that I was trans, and I kind of felt like it was something I needed to hide or that I needed to talk about very carefully because I didn't want to offend people, and I didn't want to scare people, and I didn't want to make people uncomfortable. And of course that's something that I still worry about occasionally. But at the same time, I've seen people being visible in such a way where they are not afraid to talk about their experiences as a trans person, and to some extent they are proud of their identity, which I think being proud is a totally different topic in itself, and it's something that I do struggle with. But you don't necessarily have to be proud to be visible. You can post things on your social media, you can talk to people about your experiences, and just in a very matter-of-fact way of, yeah, I'm a trans person and this is what I experience on a daily basis, and this is, what role this identity plays in my life. And kind of sharing that with other people kind of empowers people like me who maybe are very early on in the process of coming out or transitioning, and kind of giving me that ability to see, like, hey, this person is out and they are happy and they are comfortable with themselves and they have come such a long way and that they're okay, they made it. And so that means that I have the ability to get there too. And I think that's the biggest and most important part of visibility, is within our own community, just being able to see that other people have made it past these big hurdles that we're facing right now. And since they made it, since such a large group of people who have been in my place have gotten past it and are happy and are doing well and are healthy, that means that I can do that too. And probably the other important part of visibility is for cisgender people. They're able to see the fact that trans people exist and that we're valid and that we choose our names and pronouns, and that's okay, and that there are people who respect those things about us and that they should too. And maybe it also gives them a chance to be supportive in a way that they didn't know how. Like me posting a very small thing about Trans Day of Visibility on that day gave people a chance to make a supportive comment, and maybe for them to educate themselves on trans topics. Maybe they didn't even know that day existed. Just stuff like that I think just is an opportunity that doesn't present itself unless we make ourselves visible and we talk about the fact that we're trans, and it just kind of gives other people a chance to be educated, and also gives our community a chance to come together and support each other in a way that maybe we don't on a daily basis. So it's kind of good to have that day as kind of a reminder of us to do those things. And I think the way that I try to be visible is just by posting things on social media, and by being out in my workplace and being open to answer people's questions whenever they have them, and just being okay with sharing my transition, because not everybody is. Not everyone wants to share their transition online and talk about their shots and talk about going to the doctor and stuff like that, which is totally valid and fine. But I feel like it's a good way for me to be visible, and for a good way for me to kind of express this journey that I'm going through, and able to get support from other people that I may not be able to get otherwise. So yeah. But yeah, I think that's my thoughts on visibility. I'm really glad we took the time to talk about it this week. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you are doing well. I hope you are taking care of yourselves, and I hope that you have a good day.